What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Miriam, your girl. I'm super excited to be here as always. If you're new here, you're welcome. And if you are my subscriber, I really do appreciate you. Nigerian women are actually very crazy about marriage. I don't know if you know this, but this is so true. The reasons why they're crazy about getting married can be classified into four different categories. The first one is the family pressure. The second one is peer pressure. The third one is societal pressure. And the final one is psychological pressure. I will take them one after the other so that you will understand why this is. So, as a young Nigerian girl, we were trained for our men, we were trained for our husbands. When growing up, everything you do is directed towards your future. For example, growing up as a girl, when you come of age, mom begins to teach you things, begins to teach you even before the time. You start from a little girl to learn the house chores. You see a girl of 8 is doing the dishes at home. 7, 8, 9. They groom you from childhood to adulthood for your husband. While doing this, they don't stop you from doing other things. You play, you go to school, you graduate, you do everything. But in the midst of doing all those things, whenever you're home, around your family, around your mom especially, she keeps telling you to do this way because this is what is acceptable so that you can be a good wife. Any little mistake you make during carrying out your house chores, you're cooking, and somehow your food got burned. What your mom will ask you, is this what you're going to do in your husband's house? It's crazy. Is this how you're going to burn food in your husband's house? I don't understand you, this girl. You didn't sweep this house nicely. Is this how you're going to sweep in your husband's house? These are the things you hear from your mom. Even your aunties, your uncles, these are things they say to you. There is nothing they ask you, is this what you want to do for yourself later? No. Is this what you're going to do in your husband's house? Is the question. So that is childhood. And then you grow up into the teenage age. You go to school, secondary, university, and come out of school. And now it's time for you as an adult to get into the labor market. You get into the labor market, you become a woman of your own. You start to work. And the next thing, they start expecting you to get married. Your mom keeps calling you. I know how many times my mom called me, asking me, when are you going to bring him to us? What are you waiting for? Your time is ticking, your clock is ticking. Can't you see? You need to get married. Look how tall you are. Look how big you are. You need to get married. A woman doesn't wait for this long. What are you waiting for? Bring him home. If it's not coming, get someone who's ready. My goodness, they will never let you rest. Sometimes when I see my mom's call, I get scared to pick the call. They make you feel like, what are you waiting for? They make it feel like marriage is actually the ultimate as a woman. So the family pressure is just so much from your mom, from your aunties, and then your aunties and the people around, they start to look at you like, why is she not getting married? Her mates are getting married. What's happening to her? Maybe she has a bad behavior. Maybe she has a bad character. They don't think about it like, it's my life. It's what I want. I'm waiting for love. I'm waiting for that man who will love me to come by. They're not thinking about it. They're just thinking about you getting married. That's all they know. And then there's also this behavior of limiting you as a lady from your dream life just because of a man. I mean your family. Yeah. Why I said this is because sometimes your parents, your mom, will ask you not to do things because you're going to scare men away from you. Those were in the days, not the men of nowadays. In fact, men of nowadays is actually the kind of thing they like. So what I'm talking about is, for example, I vividly remember my mom advising my sister, my elder sister, against getting a car. She was a banker then. She was working, she was good, she had the cash. So she wanted to get herself a car. Of course, she needed the car. She was using public transport and it delays her from getting to work. So she needed a car that she can actually use to go to work, which is very important. And my mom told her not to get a car, that she's going to scare future suitors, that she's going to scare her suitors away. What if there's a suitor who's coming and doesn't actually have a car? So because she has a car, he'll feel intimidated and not come. But trust me, Nigerian men, I told you, their pride is over here. They want to do better. Saying in essence is they take it like marriage is the ultimate. And my own point of view, marriage is not the ultimate. So that is it for family pressure. The next one, why women in Nigeria actually rush into getting married. Peer pressure. Peer pressure. So you know this thing of your friends getting married and you're not yet married, and your friends starting to act out or act somehow strange or talk about you in strange manners. Yeah, that's the kind of peer pressure I'm talking about. They tend to just shy away from you because they are married. Some of them, not all. Some will still keep their friends. Some will still keep their friendships. But I'm talking about some of those who will, when they see their friends, they act like they have achieved something beyond what their friends can actually not achieve. Seems like they are up here and their friend is down there just because they are married and she's not married. And sometimes they begin to discuss about things, talk about my husband, your husband, oh, whose husband, thereby causing you, if you are not a strong person, to feel this inferiority complex or to feel this pressure, and then you start thinking about rushing into marriage. That is it. Actually, friends do push their friends into getting married sometimes just because of their attitude. This is true for Nigerian ladies. So, if you have a friend or you have a group of friends who are all married and you're just the single one amongst them, very soon they don't want to identify with you anymore. That's what I'm talking about, peer pressure. The next one I talked about is societal pressure. My goodness, the way they rate the married and the way they rate the unmarried. My goodness, the gap is terribly, terribly too wide. So you can see an unmarried lady being looked down upon, talked to anyhow, even in meetings. Some of all these our traditional meetings, if you're not married, the way they look at you, just so annoying. Marriage is not the ultimate, but this is it. Societal values, societal pressure. The society pushes you into getting married because of the way they treat you. They see you with your husband, they have this respect for you. They see you with this, they have that respect for you. If you as a society would push or would treat two equal ladies just because one is married and the other one is not married, probably this unmarried one is actually even the achiever, the hustler who hustles for herself, who makes money. Still, they put her here and they put the other one there just because she's married. Marriage is not the ultimate for me. Marriage is not the ultimate, but this is true. They do this. Nigerian society pushes you into getting married. Then finally, psychological phenomenon. I call it psychological phenomenon or psychological pressure. That feeling of a woman after being put through family pressure, peer pressure, societal pressure, how do you want to feel? Now you start to think about it. Now you start to put yourself down. Now, why am I not getting married? What is happening to me? Blah, blah, blah. Thereby pushing you, sometimes pushing you to the wrong man, sometimes pushing you to the wrong man. And you end up marrying only for marriage's sake and then regret it later. So, my dears, you have it. These are the reasons why we Nigerian women actually love to get married. Once we're of age, we want to get married and leave our parents' house. Because, of course, you will hear that statement. Oh, yes. You would definitely hear. What are you still doing in your father's house? You don't even need to be living in your father's house just because you're still answering your father's name. So, next time you wonder why Nigerian women love to get married, wonder no more. These are the reasons. Four good reasons: family pressure, peer pressure, societal pressure, and psychological pressure. I don't know. I can say probably with or without love, and that's it. Just marriage is more important to them. So, guys, there you have it. Like I always say, thanks for watching. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you like what this channel is all about. And if you would like to keep up with me whenever I post a new video, do not forget to click on that bell right there because I post videos every week. So thank you for watching. Have a happy day. Be happy and stay blessed.